create a customer profile, click on the Customers module, and then click on the Add Customer button in the top right corner of the screen. In this field, type in the name of the customer. Usually you can just put their name and the city that they're in, and then Rose Rocket will use a Google search to bring back some possible matches. When you find your customer among this list, just click on them, and Rose Rocket's going to auto-populate all of the information. The most important things for you to double check are that the currency has auto-populated correctly. So this location is obviously in the US, so we are going to default to USD. You're also going to want to confirm the default billing option. There are 3 default billing options: shipper, consignee, and collect. Shipper means that the orders are prepaid, consignee means the orders are collect, and third party means third party. So if I leave this as shipper, that means that when I create an order for this customer, whenever I create an order for this customer, the customer's address information will auto-populate in the shipper field. So obviously if I change this to consignee, that means that this will default to the consignee field of the orders. And if I select third party, it means that neither the shipper nor the consignee field will auto-populate. So depending on the customer, make sure that the default billing option is correct. Then click confirm. If you get an error message, make sure you read it. So this one's telling me that I've already used this name. You can't have 2 customers with the same name. So I'm going to change this to Walmart St. Louis, click confirm, and now I've created a customer profile. Some of the basic things that you will want to update probably right away are the credit limit. So I can change this to $5,000, for example. What that will do is whenever a user creates an order for this customer, it will check if their credit limit is above $5,000. If it is above $5,000, they're going to get a warning that lets them know that. The user can still proceed, they can still go on to create the order, but they will get a warning letting them know that the customer is in bad credit. It's really important that if you make any changes to the customer profile, you need to click save. So make sure you click save. I like to get in the habit of clicking save pretty much after every change. But if, let's say, you want to make multiple changes, you can go and do multiple changes. Just remember, you always click save. So scrolling down now, remember the default billing option? I just wanted to show you where it was in case you ever need to change it. So if you wanted to change this customer to third party one day, let's say they, going forward, all of their shipments should be third party, this is where you can change it. I'm going to leave it as shipper. Another thing you might want to set up is their default service type. So if you mostly do FTL for this customer, you should set the default service type to FTL. If you do mostly LTL, you should leave it as LTL. Last but not least, if the customer has an email that they want you to send all of their invoices to, that's where you put this information, invoice emails. So I might put, for example, ap@walmart.com. Make sure you click the plus sign. And when you're done all these changes, remember that you should always click save. So I'm going to click save to make sure I've saved all of my changes. By adding invoice email, this email to the invoice email section, it's going to mean that whenever I create an invoice from Rose Rocket for this customer, this email will auto-populate in the to field in the email that gets sent from Rose Rocket.